What's going on? This is My Life in the Shop. I'm your host, Donald Washington. Now, the 18th inmate has died at Parchman State Penitentiary in Mississippi. In January, I brought you guys when 9 people had died. We're up to 18. Now, I'm going to bring you guys one of the inmates' sisters. She's going to talk about the conditions that some of these inmates live in. She says some of them had no running water in their cells. Some of them are 6 people to a 4-man cell. They had to smell each other's feces. I'm gonna bring you guys some of the water that they have to drink and the food they eating. I'm also bringing you guys a video of one of the inmates talking about raw sewage coming up in his cell. However, first thing I want to do is bring you guys the inmates and who they are and how they died. Because they are people, they have families, they have children, they have somebody's son, somebody's brother, somebody's loved one. I'm going to start with from December 29th, Terrence Dopkins, 40 years old. He was killed in a major disturbance. January 1st, Walter Gates, 25, died of multiple stab wounds. January 2nd, Roosevelt Holman, 32, was stabbed in a gang fight. Literally the next day, January 2nd, another guy, Gregory Emery, 26, who was killed in a gang fight. Remind you, this prison could have been locked down December 29th. January 1st, January 2nd, 2 people died. Then January 3rd, Norris Howell, 36, died of neck injuries after altercation with the cellmate. Literally within 7 days. January 8th, A.D. Mills, a 42-year-old Parchman, died. January 18th, Gabriel Carmen, 31, was found hanging. January 21st, Timothy Speth, 35. Blunt force trauma with altercation with an inmate. January 21st, James Talley, 36. Blunt force beaten by another inmate. January 22nd, Thomas Lee, 49, was found dead in his cell. Apparent suicide. January 25th, Jermaine Taylor, 38, found unresponsive. January 26th, Joshua Norman, 26, found hanging. January 28th, Marion Reeves, 28, was talking to a relative on the phone when he fell ill and collapsed. January 30th, Norman Duckworth, 52. February 1st, Jose Garcia, 39, was found unresponsive. February 10th, James Allen, 54. February 15th, Bobby Lewis Vance, 54. February 16th, unidentified inmate. So, as you guys can see, these people are dying. It's gang riots. They're so depressed and so unhappy. They're hanging themselves. I'm going to bring you guys to one of the videos of... Here it is.
And feces is coming up through our toilet. Raw sewage is coming up through our toilet. And she won't even come to the door. Excuse me, Officer Rogers. The officers is counting right now. They don't even want to come and look. We got water coming up from other cells coming up through our toilet, and eventually it's gonna overflood. As you can see, eventually it's gonna overflood and come up all the way up throughout the cell. So we trying to get some justice and tell these people to come and get somebody down here to come and fix this, but they won't even come and fix it. So can y'all please help us? Because we tired of asking for help. We tired of asking these people for help. Everybody in here calling, asking the police.
You don't have nowhere to sleep, probably have no running water. Some of them have no air, no heat. The pictures, you see them laying down, you see rats crawling over them, and you just see them laying on the ground. Basically worse than animals.
All the water in the floor, man. Well, man, the things. Ain't no running water, mildew everywhere, paint coming out the wall.
You know that those lists of crimes lie, and you know that people change, and you know that there are draconian sentences where nobody deserves.
Now, for everybody saying, oh, they deserve this because they're criminals. Some of these people are in there for literally minor drug offenses. Now, everybody messes up and they serve their debt to society, but they at least to be treated humanely. You heard the guy say some of them have no running water. I wouldn't wish this on an animal. So now Governor Tate Reeves, he's gonna say that They say Governor State Reed says initial review of Mississippi Department of Correction book since he has taken office shows stunning financial waste and general mismanagement in recent years, even as prison officials request more funding from lawmakers. So what they're saying is that it's just a mismanagement of funds and that they're understaffed and underfinanced. And this is Governor Tate. He's going to say in time we will understand the full scope of the issues. I will be eager to share all this information with you. Reed told reporters money that was intended for the front lines too often did not reach there. We are going to fix that, he says. The Republican governor said an investigation has begun to understand the full extent of the alleged waste, and more details will be released soon. They're stating that is vastly underfunded, not enough prison guards. But my thing is, how come you didn't put this prison on lockdown? How come this was not an issue once upon a time? How come these inmates had no running water? I want to bring you guys to a couple activists that voiced their opinions on this issue, because a lot of political figures have voiced their opinions to bring awareness, because awareness brings change.
It's all types of people, right? Black, white, we see all types of lives taken. This is a human condition, right? This is a human suffering that we see in Parchman, in Greene County, in SMCI, in Wilkinson County, all throughout this state, y'all. We've been focusing on Parchman, but we cannot forget about all the rest of our brothers and sisters throughout. We understand that. There's been brothers and sisters losing their lives all over this place. And the state of Mississippi has been lying to us. But they didn't just start lying yesterday. They didn't just start lying last week, last month, last year. This has been going on for decades. Thank God they had those phones to tell us the truth. A lot of us would never see the inside of those walls, but because of those brothers and sisters that were brave enough to show us the truth, we see what they see. We saw brothers 50 minutes inside with the building on fire, inhaling smoke with nobody there to hear their cries. We saw that because they were brave enough. We saw Black Mold when they condemned them, when they put them in Unit 32 at Parchman, a condemned facility, a facility that's been condemned for 10 years. If it was condemned 10 years ago, what is it going to be 10 years later? The brothers slept on the floor. The brothers slept in sewage, in rodent infested, rat infested. We've seen their plates. Have you seen their plates? Ladies and gentlemen, we can't stand for this. The state of Mississippi has been building a bomb for decades, and now they are blaming the bomb for exploding. The state of Mississippi has been building a bomb for decades, and now they're blaming the bomb for exploding. Yesterday, our governor, Tate Reeves, said he was making some changes. Right. The governor. Yeah, the governor, not our governor. You right. Said he was gonna make some changes. But the changes he only made because some pressure was applied to him not from the people, not from the families. He ain't talked to the families, he ain't talked to the folks incarcerated, he ain't talked to the formerly incarcerated. He talked to some conservatives. And he felt their pressure. So that's a problem. Anytime the man up there and anybody, whether it's legislative, whether it's
Conditions that are going on in Parchman, I can't sleep at night. I stay on this stage and y'all see me, I keep wiping my tears because these are our brothers, our sisters, our mothers. But this is the thing for me, right? This is supposed to be about rehabilitation. Rehabilitation is restoring a person back to normal health, normal life that has been imprisoned or addicted. Where's the rehabilitation? What do we have prisons for if we are not rehabilitated? Now the opposite of rehabilitation is to break. I see people break down. It's to make people desperate. They coming out, they can't get jobs and they poor. They not teaching them right. To harm. They harming our brothers. They killing them. Our sisters. To hurt. Prison is doing the exact opposite of what they told us it was supposed to do. Now, shut it down is right. But one thing I want you guys to realize, right? This is by design. Don't think this is by incarceration where? I want to say we do need to shut Parchman down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. I'm going to say I have a brother and a nephew that never made it out of Camp 29. This did not just start in December. It did not just start last year. My brother was denied medical attention in 2014. They told us that he died of cancer. Say everybody in the state of Mississippi is supposed to have an official autopsy. There was no autopsy done on my brother. Okay, we lost him. Parchman couldn't give us an explanation. They can't bring him back. 2019, November the 19th, we lost my nephew. They say he hung himself. They lied, and guess what? I don't care what high chair they sitting in, how low I may be, I'm coming for them. I will not stop. I'm coming. I will not stop until Parchman is shut the fuck down. And I mean it. I'm gonna shut him down. I want justice. I will get justice for my brother. I want justice for my nephew. I want justice for everybody that's in the Mississippi State Penitentiary. Everybody that's in all prisons. I want justice. I'm tired. I'm tired of.
So as you can see that they're saying that a lot of those officials are lying about some of the hanging, some of the natural causes, some of these people dying, and this has been for years. This is just not a 1 month thing. It just happened to be 18 within 30 days, within the month of January, February. This has been going on for years. So I want you guys to like, comment, and notice about this video. Peace, peace.